Vinyasa. I promise I'll keep it a little bit easier than Friday's class. Just so you know, I'm going to end a little bit earlier than I normally do for the people in Madrid who would like to go out for a walk. Our walking hours this week are 8 to 11. So if people want to go out right at 8, we'll be done before then. And also, I changed my schedule. There's no class on Friday and no class on Saturday. I just need a little bit of a break, and I'm going to be working on getting more non-live stream content to you as well. So, yay, how exciting. So, to begin, just come down onto your mat, take a nice comfortable seated position, and we'll get started. There we go. Okay, so from here, let's take your feet. You can tuck one in, or you can stack one on top of the other, whatever feels good. Hands can be on the knees, either palms face down or face up. Take your pointer fingers, tuck them into your thumb if you would like. You can take a moment and close your eyes. Just take a deep breath. And start to notice the breath. How does it feel coming in? And when you exhale, starting to calm the mind. Thoughts and sounds will come through. You don't need to pay attention to them. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Lengthen out the right side. Keep it long. Exhale, drop the chin into the chest. Bring it down. Pause there for just a moment. Inhale, bring the head back up to the side. And leave the right ear over the right shoulder. Exhale, drop the chin into the chest. And inhale, come back the other way. Left ear over left shoulder. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring the hands together. Create that heat, that friction, and of course, that little bit of love. Gently press the hands over the covered eyes or about an inch away from the face. And then down to the heart center. Slowly blink open the eyes. You can come forward into tabletop. We'll start there to warm up our joints. So a good way to warm up your joints in tabletop. I love doing it. I always start with these. I like to go back and forth. And so your fingers start to spread out wide. You have equal weight in your palms, all parts of the hand. And then the shoulders just come back and forward, and the knees, and the shoulders and the wrists first off. Untuck the toes. However, you'll get more into the knees, a little bit more stretchy there. Especially if you've been running lately. Those of us who are enjoying our little bits of freedom that we have. And then bring it back. Keeping the toes tucked. You're going to hover the knees up and then press the hips up and back. Downward facing dog just a little bit. Bring it forward, drop the knees down, and come back. So we're just going to warm that up. We come forward, press the hips up and back. We come back, bring it forward, drop the knees down, and push it back. One more time, bring it up, and then shift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. First downward dog, you're just gonna pedal out the feet a little bit, walk it out, stretch out the shoulders and the calves. Inhale, bring it forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees down. This time bend at the elbows, knees, chin, and chest come down onto the ground. Untuck the toes, slide yourself through, little baby cobra. Hands are just underneath the shoulder blades, or your shoulders. Exhale, drop it down. Tuck the toes, bring it back up onto your knees. Exhale, bring it up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Hips come back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, drop the knees down. Knees, chin, and chest come down to the ground. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, pull it down. Come back up. And back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Walk out the feet. Extra pass. I'm going to be doing a lot for the legs today. For those of us who have been walking a little bit more, been able to run, I'll be doing a nice long good stretch for those legs. So let's come one more time into plank. And this time we're just going to hold plank for a moment. Make sure you have a nice light bend in the elbows. They're not popping out. And the legs, and then going right into the core. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen out that spine. And then exhale, you can fold shot around if you want. Inhale this time. Take the toes, place them together, and then you can press up into your full cobra. Take these shoulders, roll them down the back, open up that chest, chin comes up toward the sky. Exhale, drop it down, tuck the toes, press back up, and hips come up and back into your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward in between the hands, and you start to walk the feet one at a time, very slowly coming up into our forward fold. In this forward fold, keep your knees loose so you can bend them just a little bit. Take your right hand, place it down in front of the face. Left hand starts end of the right knee, straighten out the left leg. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen out that spine. Exhale, drop it down. Right or left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand comes up to the sky. Take the shoulders down the back. Breathe deeply there. Good. Exhale, drop it down. This time, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, take the arms out to the side and sweep them up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the hands down into the heart center. Inhale, look in between the hands, reach the hands up towards the sky, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fall forward, come down into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins, or onto the ground if you're able to with your flat back. Exhale, take your hands on the backs of the calves and pull yourself a little bit deeper. It's great to start to open up those hamstrings. Inhale one more time, flat back. Exhale, bring it down. Take the hands, plant them on the mat. Step one foot back, step the other foot back. Take a moment in your plank. And then exhale, come forward, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. You can dip one hip down, the other. Inhale, look forward. And then you can start to either, if you want to jump, or if you just want to step, come back up to your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fall forward. Take the hands out to the sides. Reach back up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. One more time, sun salutation A. Reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Come into a nice forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, come down. Plant the hands. You can step or jump back, whichever one you feel most comfortable with right now. Exhale, bring it down, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, bring it back for downward facing dog.
Pedal up the feet one more time. Good. And this time, inhale, look in between the hands and come back forward into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring it down, and then take the hands out to the side, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, all the way down. Sun salutation V. Inhale, let's take the hips and then back, nice little chair pose. Yes, light up those legs so we can really get into them later. Exhale, fall forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring it down. Take the hands, place them down on the mat. Step the feet back. Flow through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take that right foot, hook it on the back of the left calf or the back ankle, and just sink that left heel down towards the ground. Nice little calf stretch here. Nice little pause. And then take the right leg, send it up towards the sky. Bend the knee and start to open up that hip. I'm pausing here just to get those nice little leg muscles. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Drop it in between the hands. Swivel the back heel down. Inhale, pick the hands up, warrior one. In warrior one, sink into the front leg. Take these hips, send them forward to the front of your mat. Hands are reaching up towards the sky. And exhale, drop it down through heart center. Place the hands down on the ground. Turn the back foot up. Bring the left foot, your right foot to meet the right. Left. Shift forward. Then we come inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. Good. Bring the feet in together one more time. This time the left foot hooks on the back of the right. Nice moment here, left foot just chilling, stretching out that right leg. And then the left foot starts to reach up, up, up towards the sky. Bend at the knee, you can open up that thigh, open up that belly. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Place the left foot in between the hands. Swivel the back heel down and then inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the hips down. Good. Take a moment, square off the shoulders. Take the shoulders down the back, lengthen out the head and the neck. Exhale, drop it down. Hands come on either side of the foot. Left foot comes to meet the right foot in a plank. You shift forward, we bring it down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Full upward facing dog if you would like, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal up the feet just a little bit, calves getting longer. There we go. Inhale, look in between the hands, give a little bit of energy into the legs. You can jump or you can step into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fall forward. And then inhale, bending at the knees. Take arms, sweep them up to the sky. Here we go. Exhale. And then inhale, come back up and drop the hands back down. Let's get into the legs now. Inhale, reach the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it down, chair pose. We're gonna modify our sun salutation V to make it juicier. Take the hands, place them back into the center, and hover here for just a second. Now, if you need a little bit more in the legs today, you can hover, bring the heels off the ground, and down, rocking back and forth, making sure to tuck that tailbone in as well. If your legs are totally shot, don't worry, meet us in a forward. We'll meet you in a forward fold in just a moment. And then bring the heels down, everybody comes to forward fold. Good. In this forward fold, take the hands, place them down. Bend the knees as much as you need to get your hands down on the ground, okay?
Then you're gonna walk your hands behind your, almost like your Achilles tendon, right behind the heels. So you're gonna bend into it just a little bit, and you're gonna exhale, straighten as you pull yourself further into the fold. One more time, bend, and exhale, pull yourself in. Then release the hands. Oh, that's an interesting one. This time we're gonna take the right foot, send it to the back of the mat. We're gonna stay in a nice high lunge just for a moment. From here, sink the hips down, get them lower. Make sure that this knee and that ankle are right in a line. If you notice it going over more, heel toe this front foot out. Little like inchworm. There it goes. Sink the hips down. You can roll the shoulders back. Hover here for just a moment. And then slow as you can, exhale, drop that knee to the ground. Oh my goodness, how lovely. There we go. Again, push the hips forward one more time. So now maybe you need to heel toe more. You have a little bit more, especially in that front body and that hip flexor. Yes? From here, let's take the left hand to the knee and the right hand to the knee. And then instead of backing the hips up, we're going to go forward just a bit more. This is too intense for you. Stay down here. Breathe deeply. There we go. Next level, let's take the right hand up and the left hand up. And then final level is a nice back bend. Take the shoulders, open them up. Setting that heart forward. Heart is coming forward. Yes, it's coming up towards the sky. Exhale, let's bring the hands back down. This time, left hand on the left knee, right hand comes down. Sink the hips down one more time and start to open up from the base of the spine, rib cage, chest, shoulder, looking up towards the sky. Yay. You can reach the right hand up or left hand up. Right hand would be really hard. Or you can leave it down. Level 1, you stay here. Level 2, we reach up. And level 3, to go further, you reach back to grab the foot. If you want to go here but don't have quite the grip, you can always use a strap or a sweatshirt or something to help lengthen your arm. It's a good way. It's a good way to do it. You just like lasso it up. There we go. Now from here, making sure this left knee is staying in line as well, no matter where you're at. Make sure that knee and that ankle are in line. Exhale, level 3, drop it back down. And then this time, the left hand comes on the inside of the leg. We're gonna hit lizard. In your lizard pose, you're gonna sink it down, breathing deeply there. This time, I wanna make sure that left knee and that left shoulder are best friends. So keep them close. They are not being distant in this moment. And they are in the same family. If you would like to come down onto your forearms, that's available at this time as well. Or you can stack one hand on top of the other and place the forehead on the ground. Exhale deeply. Release the tension that has built up in your hips. Release any tension in the quadricep. Inhale, bring it back up. Walk the hands back on either side of the left leg. And then we're going to do one more. We're going to kick it back. Hips come back, toes up towards the sky. Nice Hanuman stretch here. Half Hanuman. Take the left hand, place it into the left hip crease. Send that hip down. Good. Oh my goodness, so nice. So long. This is really intense all along the hamstring. And then walk the hands forward. And you're going to pick up the back knee. Have the left foot come meet the right at the back of the mat. And you're going to exhale, bring it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, bring it back for downward facing dog. Pause here for just a second. Breathe deeply. And notice what is different in your body. Notice what side feels like it's thinning, what side feels a little bit tighter, what different parts will feel different sensations. Inhale, look forward. This time, right foot comes into the chest, and then place it in between the hands. Here, we'll hover here for just a moment. And you can come forward and back, and forward and back, opening up that hip flexor. And exhale, drop the back knee slowly, slowly, slowly down. Oh, I love that moment. Heel toe this front leg if it needs a little bit more. And then from here, pull that heel towards the knee as you bring your right hand up and your left hand up. Then again, you sink the hips forward. There we go. Let's do the right hand or left hand and the right hand to open up that chest. Pause there for just a moment if you're in the full one. Exhale, drop the hands back down. Starting to create the twist. Right hand comes onto the thigh, left hand comes down. Again, lengthen out, go a little bit further into it. Lengthen out the spine. Lengthen your spine first, and then we press into the right hand as your rib cage, chest, shoulder, and then the head comes up towards the sky. Reach the hand up if you like. You don't have to. It's not required today. You do you. Exhale, grab the back foot. If you're going for level 3, and bring the hips more forward. And again, from here, if you have the foot, if you have your hand on the foot, make sure you press that chest open. Release the back foot, reach back up towards the sky, and then bring the right hand back onto the inside. You can start to walk it out. You can come onto the forearms if you would like. If you don't want, that's totally fine. You don't need to. Breathe deeply there. It's a really intense hip opener. I do love a good hip opener. There we go. And then from here, inhale, bring it back up. Start to walk the hips back, hands back, hips come back, and the right toes release off the ground. Take your right hand, place it on the hip crease, shove that hip down. Nice long stretch in the hamstring. Breathing into that space, and then walk the hands forward. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and then the right foot comes back. We shift forward, and we come down into our chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And this time, take the knees wide and come back into your child's pose just for a moment to help reset the hips. Bring a little bit of awareness into the shoulders. We'll be moving to our standing postures next. So this is a nice moment to just continue to connect to the ground. Get a little gunk out of our back. Inhale, look in between the hands, and then you come back into your tabletop position. Moving slowly today, we're taking the knees. We're going to tap the toes, hover the knees this time. Start to wake up the body, and exhale, straighten the legs, press the chest back. For a downward facing dog. Inhale, look in between the hands. You can bend the knees and jump forward into your forward fold. And then inhale, reach the hand, reach up to the sky, and exhale, bring it down. Nice. From here, we're taking the left leg. I like to swing it forward and then back, and then that's about where I like to be for my wide leg forward pull. From here, we're going to come into horse as we start to sink down, hips come down. For those that do bar with me, it's a nice wide second position. You can have the hands on the knees. Again, lengthen out that neck. The tailbone's gonna wanna come out, and that's fine for this one. You're gonna press the right hand into the leg. As you drop the right shoulder, look up towards the left side. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, pick it up. And then this time, hands come off the legs for a nice big cactus. Nice big cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up towards the sky. Point the toes forward, don't fall over. And exhale, come forward into our nice wide leg forward fold. In this wide leg forward fold, I want you to wag your tail, go side to side a little bit. Then you're gonna start, you can grab opposite elbows and just let your head hang, let your shoulders hang. Just release all the tension in the upper body. Yeah, you didn't know it was there, but it's there, so we don't need it. Take the hands, walk it over to the right foot, turn the right toes out, and then I want you to take your right hand and place it about the calf. The left hand's gonna open up, and you're gonna take this right hip, press it in for our triangle pose. Good. Love a good triangle. Inhale, reach back up, and you're gonna reverse your triangle. So you're gonna take the left hand, reach it long, and the right hand goes up toward the sky or toward the corner. Mine doesn't quite make it to the sky. It's trying though. It's trying. Nice. Focus on what's happening in the legs a little bit more than the upper body. Take the right hip, send it back, and then you're gonna inhale, reach forward. Place the hands on the hips. Kick this left foot in, pointing toward the front, and exhale, come forward into our pyramid. We're just gonna flow into one simple balance pose here. We're gonna go from pyramid to standing split. Again, stretching out the backs of the legs. You know how I'm loving the backs of the legs today. Okay, hover in the standing split. You can play with the balance by taking one hand off the ground and the other by grabbing the calf, or leave both of it on the ground. Exhale, bend at the foot, drop this leg back. You're going to turn the toes forward one more time to come into forward fold. Yeah. And notice the difference between the right and the left leg now. Back the right, singing. Feeling great. Walk the hands over to the left leg, turn the left toes out. Left hand comes onto the inside, right hand stacks. Shoulders are stacked. Take this hip, shove it in. Good work. And then exhale, or inhale, bring it up. We cross the hands over, right hand reaches long, left hand drops down, or right hand drops down, left hand reaches up towards the sky. Lengthen the spine here, pull that left hip back. In line, there we go. Inhale, reach back up towards the sky, hands come to the hips, back foot touches in, toes are forward. We exhale, fall forward over the leg. Nice. And then welcome. It's not to stay here, pyramid. You can grab the hands, or grab the calf with the hands if you would like. Put yourself down further for balance. And then exhale, bend the leg, drop the right foot back, and walk the hands back in towards the center. This time, take your hands, place them on the outside of the calves, and you can pull yourself further into your right leg forward fold. I'm going to do one more thing for the hips. Take the hands forward. You can take your legs as wide as you need to, or bend the knees as much as you need to get on the ground. You're You're gonna walk the hands over to the right side. The right toes are gonna turn out. And then you're gonna bend at the knee. Left toes come up towards the sky. Sink the hips down. Ideally, this heel is on the ground. If you're unable to, that's fine. You can leave it up. Hands are forward. Yeah. And then you can use the hands to walk over towards the other side. Open up. The right side. Nice job. Good. And one more time. This time, use the hands to walk over. You're gonna sink down. Have your hands in prayer if you would like, or on the ground. Either way is fine. And then we shift over to the other side. Oh, crunch. Crunch in the knees. Yeah, nice job. Inhale, bring it back out to the center. Take the hands on the hips. Nice flat back over. And then inhale, bring it up. Heel toe. The feet together. We're gonna stay here on our mat for our dancer pose. You can also face the front if you would like. I'm just gonna show it from here. And I lied about the one balance. It's just one more. Take your hands to the hip. You're gonna shift the weight over into your left side. Left hand can be on the hip, and then the right hand can come and catch the right foot. Bring the knees in together, sink the hips down, press it forward. There we go. And then you can switch the hands to the inside and start to kick out long. Notice how this knee wants to come open. It's gonna actually come straight back, back, back as you lift up. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. Inhale, reach back up. Bring the knees in just one more time. Press the hips forward again. And then release the foot. That was nice, wasn't it? Let's go to the other side. I'll turn this way so you can see. You can stay wherever you want. Bring the hand, right hand to the hip, catch the foot, and then we bring the knees in together. Comes in a nice line. Reverse, take the hand on the inside of the leg. Reach the left hand forward, right hand forward, start to kick it up. Take this hip, send it down, reach long. Woo. That one's gotten there. That hasn't happened in a while. Good. Exploring, playing with how far I can take it today. And then inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, drop down. Nice. Bring back. You're moving the feet a little bit wider. And then we're going to come down into our squat. So this is more of a narrow squat. Bring the elbows on the inside of the legs. Yes, I love a good squat, especially if we run a lot, especially getting dumped out of the hips. All about the hips today. And the legs. Take the right hand, bring it down to the mat, left arm reaches up. I'm adding a couple of twists to help boost our immunity. Exhale, drop it down. The left hand comes under, and then the right hand reaches up. Exhale, drop it down. Bring the elbows on the inside. Nice. And this time you can bring the hands down and come back into your tabletop position. So I had to turn, but maybe you didn't have to. In this tabletop position, I want to inhale, a little bit of cat-cow to get that gunk out of the hips. Let the sensation become a little bit more normal. Inhale, arch in the back. Exhale, bring it in. And then knees out wide. You're going to get back down. Hello, child pose. Yeah, everybody get so much child pose today. You're welcome. Here we go, be kind to our body today. Good. Now in this child's pose, walk the hands over to the left side and lengthen out the right side. So instead of being a very passive one, we're going to keep it more active in the side body. Lengthen out that side, open up that shoulder, open up that arm, and then walk over to the other side. It's like the second day, it's been pretty warm and good, and so I've been very excited about how much I can actually stretch and get a deep stretch in. It's going to get a little bit cold, so that's what that is. Bring the hands back forward. Inhale, look in between the hands and come down, laying down on the mat. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, bring the toes in first, get yourself set up, and then replace the hands with the elbows for Sphinx pose. In the Sphinx pose, what I want to do is I want to open that chest. So I'm going to pull the chest forward, bring the elbows back, press the feet into the ground, and you should feel a nice, beautiful stretch in the back. Nice sacrum area. If you have been running recently, the back can get a little bit picky, or it can make some notice. There we go. From here now, we're going to take your right hand, we're going to cross it over so it's almost touching the left side, and then the left foot's going to bend. You're going to reach back with the left hand to grab the foot. Now bring both hips down to the ground, and you're just going to pull that foot in. And so this opens up the shoulder and opens up the leg as well. If you want to reach up a little bit, you can take the thigh off the ground. But it doesn't need to come up high. It can just come in as well. And then release. Take the left leg, cross it, or left arm, cross it over. And grab right foot. And bring it down. Bring the hip down, or you can start to kick out into the hand if you're not, if it's not too much. Good. Exhale. Release the foot. Bring the hands underneath. One more time. Roll the shoulders up and back. Press the chest forward. And then this time, you're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to press back up into tabletop and walk the hands out again one more time. Bring the forehead on the ground for puppy. Breathe deeply there. Let the hands underneath the shoulders. And this time you can cross at the feet and sit back. Place the feet forward. We're coming into our nice forward fold. Just a nice seated forward fold. There's many ways to do this. The first way we're going to try is a nice stack pose, hands by the hips. Roll the shoulders back. And then inhale, bring back straight. And exhale, we come forward just slightly because the back is still straight. Yeah, it is. And then you're going to reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale, come down. You can grab the outsides of the feet to the outsides of the calves, whatever you're feeling. Keep the feet flexed here. Nice moment to just show. Notice, get deep into that area, especially because it's already warmed up. We've stretched it a lot. It's a good way to get a little deeper stretch, not just your little surface stretches. Inhale, pick up, and then this time bring the right foot in. Keep the left foot straight, so the right foot's almost like in a tree. It's pressed against the thigh. Reach up, and then you exhale, fall forward. Grab anywhere evenly along the leg. So if you can reach to the foot, reach to the foot, and then start to bend the elbows. Inhale, exhale, release the tension from the face. This is just a moment to enjoy the stretch. Get a little further down, and then inhale, reach up, switch the feet without using the hands if you can. Right leg is straight forward, we come down. Breathe in there. You can bring a little ujjayi breath if you would like, or to heat things up, or you can bring a little lion's breath where you exhale deeply through the mouth. The benefit of doing this at home is that you don't bother anybody in the class with loud breathing, so that's kind of nice. It's a plus. Inhale, reach back up, and then have the feet, soles of the feet come together. Place the hands underneath the calves. Yeah. You can wrap it around, and we're just gonna hang out here for a moment. Pull yourself deeper down. And walk the hands back in. Knees come in together. And we're gonna come back onto our backs. So roll it down. Oh my goodness. Now from here, take a moment on your back, keep the knees bent, and just tilt that your back is super flat on the ground. So normally, a lot of us have a nice little curve in our back, which is not a bad thing. What I want you to do is take your pelvis up just a little bit so you have a nice little flat back. Then we're going to take our right foot, cross it over the left knee, and pick the left leg up off the ground. Reach through, thread the needle, and come down into a nice reclined pigeon. And if this is not intense enough for you today, you can grab a shin. Good. Release the foot, release the shin, cross the right leg over the left. Hands can come out into a T position or a cactus arm and skull post. Knees come over towards the left side. Gaze is over towards the right, and your right shoulder is on the ground. If you need more intensity, you can grab the top of the left leg or top of the right leg. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, drop the right leg down. And the left leg crosses over. And again, notice how your spine is laying on the ground. So I want to make sure that it's really even there. And then we can just pick up the leg. You can grab the back of the leg or the top of the shin. Flex the feet if you want. Drop the right leg down, and then cross the left leg over, open up into that cactus, and just come over. Good. Inhale, get back up, and then just one more thing. Take the left leg, place it on the ground. Again, super flat back on the mat. Bring the feet out to the edge of the mat or just outside the edge of the mat, and then bring the knees together. You can take your hands to place them on the thighs to press that down a little bit. And then you have 2 options for Shavasana. If you want to open up the hips more, bring the soles of the feet together, and the knees are open. It can be as far down on the mat as you would like. Hands can be palms face up. Just listen. If this feels good, you can stay here. If you're like, nope, no thank you, just take a more traditional Shavasana and just straighten out the legs. If you need to change throughout, that is fine. However, we just want to take a moment to relax the body. So, starting from the top of the head, release any tension from the thoughts, moving down into the face, and the ears, and the neck. Release tension from the shoulders, and down the arms, to the elbows, and the forearms, and the wrists, and the hands, and through each of the fingers. And then back, and release tension from the shoulder blades and the chest, and all around the ribcage. Release it from the belly and the lower spine. And finally release tension in the hips. We're going to pause there. Give your hips a couple deep breaths. And then down the thighs, down the legs, the knees, the calves, and the ankles, and the feet. And through each and every single one of your toes. Then wiggle the feet, wiggle the toes, wiggle the hands. And straighten out the legs a third bit. It might be a little sticky. And take the hands overhead, grab opposite elbows, open up that chest just a moment. And exhale, you can reach the hands long, over to one side. And inhale, pick it up. Come back into our seated position. Just notice how nice your body feels after that practice. From here, take the hands together, create that heat, that friction, of course, that little bit of love. So like press the hands over the eyes, and then roll the face. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. Namaste. And if you would like to contribute to help keep RTO going at this time, I put a PayPal link below. Any donation, even if it's just €1, it's greatly appreciated. For those that have donated, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're unable to donate today, I totally understand. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and keep coming back. Also stay healthy, guys, okay? Okay. Hopefully see you soon.